Tom and I are here at the Queen Elizabeth Country Park in Hampshire. I think it's in Hampshire. Is it Hampshire?
It is.
It's Hampshire. We're following the purple footstep today up these massive hills because we're crazy. So,
well, no, the beginning's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I thought we'd get it out the way now so that we can do our huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the top, it's nice and easy.
Yeah. So, what we're going to do in this video is going to be a Talk Tuesday. This is the debrief to our Florida holiday. Come along. What I wanted to do was talk about the Florida holiday that we've just come back from. What I wanted to start with was tell you sort of some of the costings and how much we spent and how we came to find and sort of come to the holiday. Just so you get like a nice rounded summary of our holiday, and that actually you can go to Disney on, I mean, it's not like cheap budget holiday, but it's cheaper than I know that some of the people would like to spend on their holidays to Florida. We went to Orlando on a Saturday and we left Orlando on a Saturday the week later and landed on Sunday. So we were there six nights in Florida.
6 nights, yes.
Yes, because then the overnight flight was the 7th.
Yes.
That makes sense. So we went with Virgin Holidays. We did look on their website. We went into the travel agent shop. We spoke to the lovely people there who gave us an outrageous price and tried to upsell, as you'd expect from a travel agent. And we took all that information and we went back and booked online. Hello! So we stayed at the Baymont Hotel, which is possibly the cheapest option that Virgin Holidays had left on their website. We could have done a villa, which was about the same price, but then we'd have to have a hire car as well. We opted not to have a hire car, we opted to have airport transfers, and actually that was fine, that worked really well. If I was to change it for the future, I would drop the airport transfers and I'd probably do a lift and do it ourselves. I actually think that probably would have been a bit cheaper.
Oh, I don't know, yeah. How much was the transfer?
Transfers were £50 per person, £25 there and back per person.
Yeah, and it was only probably like a 20-25 minute transfer. So
it'd probably be about the same, if not cheaper with Lyft, I reckon.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I would change if we did that differently. So we got our accommodation and our flights booked through Virgin Holidays, and we paid for tickets to the Disney parks. Now, there is a cheaper way probably to do it. It was 14 days for 7 days price tickets, because they're like the best.
It's like a Virgin deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a promotion.
Yeah.
Which is great, but we probably didn't need 14 days, and there might be other deals out there, but because it was sort of bundled and packaged, it just seemed easier to do it that way.
Yeah.
And we only went to Disney World. We didn't go to Universal, we didn't do SeaWorld or anything else like that, and you can't do SeaWorld anymore, as Virgin have just dropped that from their providers.
Have they really?
Which is good.
Yeah. I think if we'd have done 2 weeks, then that absolutely would have been on the agenda. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think to save money, and because we only had 7 days, we wanted to get the most out of the 5 parks that Disney had.
Did we go to every park? Did we go to Typhoon Lagoon?
Every park.
We did. So we went to the 2 water parks, we went to the 4 theme parks, and we went to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
We did every single park Disney had to offer in what was 7 days worth.
Yeah.
As you would have saw, when we landed, we went straight to Hollywood Studios, but we went twice. I know that some people probably want to take a break day, but we saw our water park days as our break days.
And they were pretty chilled.
They were.
And I think actually, from memory, they were only half days.
They were.
Because we left like in the afternoon and then went to the parks in the evening.
Yes, we did. So I think one of the days we only filmed our time at Magic Kingdom Park, but in the morning we went to Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah.
So, and that's the second time we went in the second set of vlogs that you would have seen on the channel. So, how much did we pay? That's a very good question. For the holiday, the total holiday, the package deal was just over £1,000 per person. Just a little bit over.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
We then took, as you probably would have seen, Caxton cards, which are sort of top-up prepay cards, which they do like currency conversion, and I took $100 worth of cash.
Yeah. But we didn't end up using much of the cash at all. We pretty much used Caxton exclusively.
Yes.
In the parks, we tied our Disney accounts to the Caxton cards, and then all that was done like seamlessly without any need to get cash out at all. But anyone that's a little bit nervous about carrying, you know, loads of money around on a card, the app is really amazing, and it lets you block it and unblock it, just like most bank providers do nowadays.
It's really, really handy to do that.
And you can see how much you've got on it at all times. All you need is just a bit of Wi-Fi, and there's free Wi-Fi in the parks anyway. Free
Wi-Fi all over Disney parks, so you can access that at any time and top it up if you need to.
Yeah.
So I probably spent spending money because we had to pay for food. We didn't stay on Disney property, and we didn't buy the Disney dining plan. We would have spent, I think I spent about $400.
Did you?
It wasn't just food, that was all the money I took.
The lifts and stuff as well.
Yeah. That's the reason we didn't get our own hire car, is because Disney will charge you $25 for parking a day, and then we have to pay for fuel on top of that. Then you have to pay for insurance on top of that, and it worked out, I think we saved about $600 just by getting lifts and not having a hire car. Because of all the extra charges. So, and that seemed to make sense, I think.
Yeah.
In total, I would say that we did that trip per person for around £1,500 each.
Yeah, probably was.
Which is, for a week, pretty good going. We could have done it cheaper, I'm not gonna lie. If we didn't go Virgin Holidays, we booked flights with Norwegian. We could have done it cheaper, we could have got cheaper flights. If we hadn't booked with 2 weeks to go, we would have got probably better accommodation at a cheaper price. But it just goes to show that you can actually do it if you want to. I think that's gonna do it for us this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Tell us if you agree with some of the opinions we've come up with. Tell us your opinion in the comments below. That's gonna do it. We'll see you next week with another Talk Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, hit that notification button to see more future video stuff. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.